Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. One of the topics that I talk about in coaching a lot is excellence and what what it means to be excellent, what it means to strive to be excellent. And I'd like to give just a little brief definition, give a few thoughts about it, but I also have an example that I want to share with you as well. So excellence. I discussed in another video that excellence isn't perfection. It's choosing. It's a choice. It's choosing to give your best effort consistently at a high level, even the small things, small details, just doing things at a different level. You know, when you have that fine dining experience, you know the excellence of it. You know, a good friendship, a good relationship, a good marriage. These excellence is kind of something that you just kind of sense and feel. It can be kind of hard to define at times. But I'm going to give an example. Okay, I'm a big fan of golf. So for those of you that know a lot about golf, you'll understand what I'm talking about with this example. If you don't, I'll kind of give you a brief explanation. There was a gentleman named Ivor Robson. He basically did the announcements at the British Open, the yearly golf tournament, the British Open. He had a very unique, high pitched voice. It was I'm not going to attempt to impersonate it because I don't have a high pitched voice, as you can tell, so it's difficult for me to do. But he just did the announcements. The players would come up to the tee box, and he would say, "From the United States, Bob Thuring," if I was playing. And it's a simple job. He did it, I think, for 40 some years. And but this is what he did. That's all it was, just announcing the names. Anybody with a voice who could pronounce could do it. He was very passionate about getting the name pronunciations correct. He had fun with it, but he was known for his professionalism. If you ask any of the players, he was liked by everybody that was asked about him, and he really he did his best to do it the right way. He didn't make it about him. He really focused on accuracy, timing, which is these are important things in golf. Golf is known for its being a very professional environment, a very polished and structured environment. But here's a couple things. When he would get finished for the day, the last person would tee off. He would do the announcements, and he would pack his stuff up and go home and get away. Now, keep in mind that player that just teed off probably has 5 more hours on the golf course. He intentionally didn't watch any of the golf, like afterwards. He did everything he could to not give anybody any special treatment, anybody any, like, oh, this is Tiger Woods or this is Jack Nicklaus, so they're going to get a different treatment. Give everybody the same treatment. High level of professionalism. And again, and from the story goes, I think this started out, he wasn't intending on this being a full time job. It kind of just came to pass for him. But he always worked on it. He would be invited out to events and things post golf rounds before, like, the next day when he would have to do announcements, and he would decline. He said so he had to protect his voice. So he was always very, very protective of the players, of the environment, of everything. And it's a tribute to excellence. And there's a running joke that he would be out there for hours and hours and hours and not take a bathroom break. He would just sit under they had like an umbrella, and then of course like the equivalent, like a podium where he had all the players' information in front of him. He didn't take a bathroom break. When asked about that, he took time to be careful what he ate and drank before going out. So I don't know. It's inspiring to me. We take a lot of things for granted on the little things, and I'm not downplaying what he was doing as a little thing, but just making announcements for a golf tournament would seem like something we gotta check that box. That's not how Ivor took it. He really, really worked on the professionalism, and that's why I'm sitting here talking about it today. And the golfers talk about him. He treated everybody with respect. He was very unique. He created kind of his own little unique sound, unique way that he did things. But it wasn't intentionally for about him. He made it about the other people. He was a very humble man. And so the challenge here is, what could we do? What's one little small thing that we could pick out to begin doing at a different level of excellence than we're currently doing, whatever it may be. As simple as how we treat somebody in our family, how we treat one particular client, maybe repair a relationship, anything like that. So excellence. Remember, not perfection, but doing it at a high level, doing it at a consistent level, and providing something that's just way above average and not just what is expected. People just expect certain things. Excellence is different. So that's my challenge for you today from Coach Bob is go out and make a little change and do something in an excellent manner, even better than you've done in the past.